This is a 1993 Columbia TriStar actual retail VHS copy release of this film, and it has the same artwork as the demo VHS of the Pickle. And this film came out in theaters April 30th, 1993. It came out 30 years ago because it turned 30 years old now this year, months ago on April 30th of this year. And I decided to watch this to help the film 3rd anniversary come out. Here's a sticker label to the Pickle, and look, it's got a Columbia TriStar holographic label. How unique is this? The first who had it was Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's a former rental, and it has a test pattern barcode instead of the test pattern with printings. This was printed on the 35th week of 1993. Now, before I pop this baby in, I wanted to say this advice to you guys. This film came out just days before a Columbia Pictures release of Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers. Yep. A Columbia Pictures release of Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers, starring Richard Dreyfuss as Louis Kernitz, Mercedes Ruehl as Bella Kernitz, and directed by Martha Coolidge, and released in theaters on May 14th, 1993. And it's the final film to feature the 1981 Columbia Pictures logo. I did the opening and closing to 3 times. The demo VHS, the actual retail VHS, and the actual DVD copy. And if you want to see those open and closings to those films, check them out on my YouTube channel ID page. If you want to see it, check it out. And also, the film came out because on June 18th, 1993, before they update the Columbia Pictures CGI prototype 1993 debut in Last Action Hero, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and directed by John McTiernan. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, let's pop this baby in also too. Make sure don't get a copyright from Sony. That was a little bit damaged at the beginning, but that's okay. And I do not own the copyrights. No copyright infringement intended fair use content. All rights reserved. I'm sorry I got interrupted by my mother here. So anyhow, let's do the opening and closing to the 1993 Columbia TriStar actual retail VHS copy release of The Pickle from Columbia TriStar Home Video for its 3rd anniversary.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
A trailer for I'll Do Anything. And it has Julie Kavner voicing of Marge Simpson from The Simpsons, as well as Patty Bouvier and Selma Bouvier. Patty and Selma. And it has Albert Brooks, just 9 years before he played as Marlin in Walt Disney's Finding Nemo in 2003. Forgot to mention this. I did it open and close into this a year ago. It was right after I got sick from the COVID-19 by visiting from the Mall of Victor Valley, and it was my mistake. That's one of my major problem is I forgot to wear my face mask all the time too, because it's the only reason I need to be safe from the face mask. No, from the COVID-19 boundaries. Because I almost died from the COVID-19 because I got vaccinated and booster shot. But at least I got survived it though. Everything's good.
Creator of Terms of Endearment.
And The Simpsons. It's James L. Brooks. Gracie Films. I know for sure of it too, also.
Nick Nolte. I'm actually afraid of my own kid. Albert Brooks.
Yep, before he plays Marlin in Walt Disney's Finding Nemo.
Jolie Richardson. Tracy Ullman. And introducing Whitney Wright.
The film came out in 1994. I know there's a demo copy of it too. Also, hope I get the demo VHS of the Pickle.
I'll do anything.
Yes, yes, yes. Up next is Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers is up next. If you want to see the opening and closing to those 3 films, check it out, as I said before. Yep. But I do have Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers.
The comedy surprise of the summer
Bertha! You want to make the rounds with us?
I'm not in the garbage business, thank you.
is just around the corner.
You want to bet?
Yep, I had that film. If you want to see it opening and closing to Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers, check it out.
It's after 6 o'clock, we're closed. It's Jay and Artie, Aunt Bella. Your nephews? Oh my God, it's Jay and Artie! My nephews!
Her name is Bella.
Current.
I went to the movies, and they had air conditioning. I felt so happy for those actors to be in an air-conditioned theater.
I don't think the actors feel it. They're just pictures on the screen.
Everybody thought she was just a child in a woman's body.
How old do you think I am?
Which I do have the demo VHS of Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers, as well as the actual retail copy of Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers,
I'm 36.
and the actual DVD copy of Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers.
You fill your head with dreams that don't have...
And however, in this case, worst case scenario, I know there's a laser disc of the film too also, because I'll get it in the near future part.
After something. Now is he after something?
From Neil Simon's Pulitzer Prize-winning play, Lost in Yonkers,
You want to get married?
I have never been so happy in my whole life.
comes the most unforgettable character you'll ever meet.
You will always be a child.
But if I'm a child, why can't I be happy like a child?
Columbia
The address to the
presents
Columbia TriStar home video was 3400 Riverside Drive, Burbank, California, 91521.
Now I have to become a ballerina.
No, 915054627. I'm sorry, it was the zip code to it. Zip code
Know what it's like to
of Columbia TriStar home video, 3400 Riverside Drive, Burbank, California.
Academy Award winner Mercedes Wu as Bella.
I want to have his children. I want my own baby.
Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers. Find it in your heart.
You want to see it open and closing to Neil Simon's Lost in Yonkers? Check it out.
Really? Because they put it back on a month ago.
Directed by Martha Coolidge.
Yep, and I know there's demo VHS of the Pickle because there's no because the closed captioning not available in the demo copy of the Pickle. Screener copy of it was. And now for our featured presentation of the Pickle from Columbia TriStar home video.